Another not so lovely winter day. I think it's like 34 degrees outside or something. I got some ice melting off the old garage roof. There's my truck topper. Anyway, let's go in here to the new garage. There's my bike. Waxing the car, how to do it properly. So I'm gonna go get my Pontiac. I'm gonna take it down to the car wash here in town and get it all spick and span clean. And since the car's wet now, I'm gonna let it dry in the garage for about 30-40 minutes, maybe sooner than that. And then I'll come back out here and hand dry. I'll towel dry it off because I got some towels from where I work that I bought a while back. So after I hand dry it, I'll come in with the wax, the turtle wax here. And the way I usually do it is a panel at a time. Small circular motions, applying the wax, working it into the metal and the paint, light dry haze. And then I'll come back with a clean towel and buff it out. So, and get a clean towel. Don't be like me and get some dirty piece of junk from work and just hope for the best with that, because you never know what you might run into. So, anyway, dry the car off really, really good onto the applicator here, just like that. A light amount, not too much, that's about perfect. Then you're going to come over, we're going to start down here at the corner of the car. You're going to come over here like so, and you're just going to gently rub it in, taking great care not to get it on glass, or anything that they tell you not to put it on. So, and you just buff it to a light shine. The wax I used for waxing my Pontiac Bonneville today was just everyday turtle wax. You can go out and buy different colors of wax, like red, white, blue, or yellow for different colors of cars, but the majority of the wax you can buy right off the shelf will work on any color of car, anywhere from dark red to brilliant yellow. I mean, this wax is green. I can't talk right now. Anyway, this wax is green, and I used it on a white car, and I had no adverse side effects. So any color of wax doesn't really matter. Anyhow, once you've got your clean towel selected, I'm just going to come in like so with one hand. I'm going to gently work it in rather large encompassing circles on one side of the hood, like I'm doing now, and then I'll come down to the front of the car, finishing that side, and then I'll go over to the other side of the hood, buffing all the wax off and making sure that I do a good job, because even though there's not very good light in here, I'm just using that flood lamp. Once I get it out into the daylight, I'll be able to see better what I've done or if I've missed any spots. A little quick update here on waxing my Pontiac. I've got the hood done, half of the roof, this whole side of the car done, and the deck lid and the spoiler. So I just dried off this other part, this whole part. I come in, start on this corner, and just work my way toward the front of the car, getting the other half of the roof as I come up on the middle of the car. I don't know about you guys, but I chose to wax the front plastic nose cone of my car because I feel that's where it's going to get most of the stones and rocks and other road debris thrown up against it. I may come back at a later date and wax the plastic body molding and the mirror tops, but right now I'm not going to, because I don't think that a whole lot of stone damage is going to be caused by hitting that plastic against the cars I'm flying down the highway doing a $120, you know. Anyway, there you have it. A complete guide on how to wax a full-size passenger car, a 1997 Pontiac Bonneville SSEI. Any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. And in future videos, I'll discuss how I fixed my car's climate control issue. Since this is an educational video for educational and illustrative purposes only, what works for me may not work for you. So, be advised in this video when you watch it that I've had a lot of practice doing this on former cars, and I've read a lot, researched it, so I've got a fairly good idea what I'm doing. And if you're unsure about waxing your own vehicle or don't feel comfortable doing it, take it to a professional. And if you do end up taking your car, truck, SUV, crossover, semi-truck, horse-drawn carriage, or whatever, to a professional body/detail shop, you can be assured that they will do a wonderful job and you don't run the risk of inadvertently damaging your vehicle if you, say, use a dirty rag by accident, scratching the paint, or not using the right type of wax. Anyway, stay tuned for next week's video where I talk about what I did to fix my car's climate control system and what part I had to buy and some tips and tricks that you may not know that I had to learn the hard way. Anyway, stay tuned for next week's video.